Leo, how are we? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are just sort of looking at a bit of whatever wants to pop on out and be known for you. I will be drawing a few cards for love as well. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel. I do really appreciate that. It really does help the channel. Leave me comments. Let me know if there's any specific topics you would like to have readings done for, and I'll be more than happy to accommodate that. This week we're using quite a few decks. Okay, so we do have the Cosmic Messages Oracle. I am using the Egyptian Oracle today, as well as the Sweet Love Tea Love Oracle, and clarifying everything with the Lunar Lenormand. Okay, so Leo, getting into it today with your affirmation message. Leo, affirmation message for our Leo. Throwing it out at me, Leo. That affirmation is: someone is in need of your love. Offer it to them. Someone is in need of your love. Offer it to them. So who are you needing to support at the moment? For some of you, this is you. Okay, this is you yourself needing to offer yourself a little bit more love and vulnerability within your own self, that you're actually realizing that, hang on, I do need a little bit of extra love at the moment, so I'm not going to be afraid to ask for what I need, but I also need to make sure that I'm being supportive for the people that are supportive for me. I do just want to clarify that one for you, Leo, and see if we can get to the bottom of who specifically is in need of your love right now, because it did kind of fly out, so there's obviously a lot of importance there. Okay, Leo, someone is in need of Leo's love. Who do they need to offer love to right now? Okay, so that person, Leo, we have the cross and the key for that person. So this is somebody that, you may have a very strong spiritual connection with, that you do sort of feel some sort of responsibility for this person. And so, for a lot of you, there may be actual responsibilities that you do help take care of this person in some kind of way. So whether that be a child or a parent or somebody else that you care for in some kind of a way. So the cross and the key does sound significant to a couple of you as well. You may know who this person is because of a cross or a key, a connection. With the key there, I do feel as though for a lot of you, this is family connection, or somebody who literally has a key to your home. They may be somebody that you that spends a lot of time in your home with you, regardless of, whether they've got a physical key or not. It's kind of like an open door. There's an open door here. So this is somebody that, they keep their door open for you, and now you need to open your door a little bit for them. There's a strong association with, opening the door to this person, that this is somebody who, you happily open the door to, or they happily open their door to you, their home to you. There is a very strong spiritual connection, a sense of, that there may be, a religion or a faith in common with yourself and this person, that you both maybe, this person has, shown you faith in yourself when you haven't had it, and they now need you to have faith in them. They may be somebody who presents a lot of opportunities, or they take a lot of opportunities, so that they maybe are somebody who sort of has a lot of opportunities come their way, and maybe that's partly why they need your support right now. So we have 33 and 36, card number 33 and card number 36 here. So we have the 8 of diamonds and the 6 of clubs. So those things may be significant somehow as well. All right. But hopefully that helps you understand who that person is. Neither of those are associated with an actual star sign, so it's not giving us a clue with that, but it may pop out again in your message, so we'll see if there's anything else that wants to be said about that as we go. Leo, what's most important for Leo to be aware of right now? Hieroglyphs. Call upon the spirit of knowledge and understanding for extra insight and clarity. So this is about, deciphering clues. Hieroglyphs are like images that help you decipher clues. So once again, the cross and the key may be images that help you decipher the clues of who this is. Somebody maybe has a cross or a key tattoo, and that's who this person is to you. But we'll see what else wants to come out in regard to this hieroglyphs card. Call upon the spirit of knowledge and understanding so that you may gain insight and clarity. So there's a need for you to learn more so that you can understand. There's a deeper knowledge and understanding that you're needing to delve into, educate yourself about here, so that you can find a bit of clarity and maybe insight into somebody or the way that somebody does things. Okay, Leo, what's going on for Leo? What's most important for Leo to know right now, please? Once again, I do feel like this is kind of referring to this other person a little bit here, Leo. Just clarify the first and the third cards for Leo. Clarify that first card for Leo, please. And clarify that third card for Leo. Clarify that third card for Leo. Okay, yeah, okay. So, firstly, we have the scythe, clarified by the rider. Okay, so both of those are very sudden, very fast energies. So things are changing fast here with this situation. So it's like the scythe talks about a sudden break or a change that has occurred. So and then the rider is news on the way. So you may receive news about somebody suddenly breaking or cutting off something in their life. So it's kind of that energy of, just as an example here, Leo, it's like you're getting news of, oh, I quit my job today. Out of nowhere. There's no real reason. I just quit my job today. Okay. Something very sudden like that. And it feels like it doesn't make sense. Because with that hieroglyphs card, there's a thing here where you don't understand exactly what's going on. It feels as though there's a layer of, this doesn't make sense. It's unclear. I don't have an insight as to why this is happening. Why this sudden quick change has occurred. I don't have the understanding yet as to why. We do have the stars in the center there as well. So it's kind of like, this is actually, it feels like, once again, it feels like this is this person. So it feels like the sudden change, that the sudden cutting something out of their life is to do with something that they have desired. They've kind of wished for this. They've hoped for this. They've, maybe expressed to you in the past that I want this. These are my goals. My goals, like if I want my goals to be achieved, it's in this direction. And all of a sudden they're out of nowhere. They're changing that goal and they're saying, oh, I don't wish for that anymore. I don't care about that anymore. They're lying. We have the snake coming through here as well, followed by the bear. I kind of feel like, yeah, straight away they're lying about this. They're saying, oh, I don't care about this anymore. I'm cutting this out of my life because I don't care about this anymore. That's not my goal anymore. That's not my desire anymore. They're lying. That's a lie. They're hiding from the truth, from themselves. They're deceiving themselves. Even if they believe that they don't care about that anymore and that that's no longer their wish or their desire and they've got no more hope or for that thing, they're deceiving themselves. They're betraying themselves by ignoring their passion and desire. This is something significant. It's kind of this energy of somebody doing something very left of field, very unexpected, because, there's underlying issues here, because that's clarified by the bear. So they're trying to protect themselves by lying to themselves. It's fear. It's fear. There's a fear here. There's like, I'm trying to protect myself from hurt. I'm trying to be strong because I'm fearful that I'm not going to get this. that this thing that I wish for, my goal, I'm just so scared that it's never going to happen, that I'm never going to get this, that I'm going to pretend that it doesn't matter anymore, that I'm going to pretend that I'm strong and I'm strong. I'm all good. I can handle it. It's a lie. It's a deception. They're deceiving themselves. They're betraying their truth. It's super straightforward here. So just as I'll refer back to that previous example, you get news from somebody, I quit my job today. I don't want that job anymore. That's not, I know that I said that was, my dream job, and that it was going to lead me in the direction of, I was hoping I was going to get that promotion, but I decided I don't want that. That's not really my goals anymore. I changed my ideas. I don't care about that job anymore. They're lying. They're lying. There's something else. They're so scared that they're going to get passed over for that promotion that it's easier to quit it altogether and not even try than to try and fail. They're scared of failure, whatever this is here. Advice for Leo. How can Leo offer support to this person? How can Leo offer their love and support to this person? Sorry, your reading's not so much about you at the moment, Leo. We have the Stork in the Sun. There's your card. There's the true strength there. Stir up the happiness. Stir them up a little bit, to be honest. Stir up the things that make them truly happy in this world. And, the Stork creates its new perspectives and new ideas. So, and then the Sun, it's like epiphanies. It's like bringing things up to the surface. So it's kind of like you need to stir up the deeper, whatever's going on deeper within this person, to get them to bring it to the surface and be honest about what this truly is all about. So you may need to stir them a little bit. You may need to poke the bear a little bit here, Leo. But also, call upon, try to find a deeper understanding, a deeper, insight and clarity. There's more going on here, under the surface, and you just need to find some understanding and be understanding towards this person. But then, try to find out as much as you can about the situation. Try to find out as much knowledge about, learn as much as you can about this situation, so that you may find the insight and have that clarity that oh, that's what's going on here. This is what you're scared of. Then you can stir up that epiphany for this person or whatever, and help them in that way. Okay. Well, we'll see if we can get a message for you yourself, Leo, rather than you helping everyone else here. Normally I'm telling everyone, don't put everyone else's needs first, but this is what's wanting to come through for you. But having a look at romantic love and romance for our Leos. What does Leo need to know right now in regard to romantic love? Strong roots. Building a foundation of trust with someone. Faithful and friends first. So strong friendship here. So for a lot of you, this may actually be in regard to this person. And that you're needing to really fall back on the strong roots of friendship between yourself and this person to really help support them through whatever this craziness that they're going through is. I haven't actually seen this in any of the signs. I haven't really seen anything like that in any of the signs as of yet. So I just dare say here that it's probably going to be an earth sign, or a Sagittarius. But I'm picking up, what have we got? We got Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Aries, Capricorn. So it really could be any star sign here, but I am picking up that this person, they may have a strong earth element. but there is a strong foundation of trust between you and this person, and needing to really rely on that foundation that you've built through friendship with this person, regardless of what sort of person they are to you, whether it's a love relationship or a friendship or a family relationship, even just co-workers or whatever. You've got a strong foundation of connection with that person. So relying on that to really push the limits a little bit of support. But when it comes to love and romance, divine match, following your destiny and a love that is meant to be, soulmate, twin flame. Okay, so there's definitely someone in your energy here when it comes to love and romance. As to whether that's a current partner or maybe even someone you haven't even met yet, there is a divinely, a divine counterpart here, whether that be, a soulmate, a twin flame, or just somebody that you are destined to be with on a very spiritual level. It's really kind of wanting to point out to you here this week, Leo, that you do have strong spiritual connections to the people in your life. That seems to be a bit of a side message here, that, this understanding that you've got this strong foundation with this person that needs your support, calling upon the spirit of knowledge, and then this divine match energy here, that the relationships that you have in your life are, very, very deep. They're not surface level relationships, and I love that for you. But we'll clarify that divine match energy for you here, Leo. Leo, love and romance. Romantic love for Leo. We have the crossroads coming through first here, Leo. So for some of you, you're on the right path to meet this person. If you haven't already met this person, you are on the right path to meet this person. It's kind of just wanting you to know that. But for everyone, that if you do know who this divine love counterpart is already, it's reminding you of free will, and that it's time to consciously choose to grow the connection. Okay, we have the tree and the ring there as well. So it's time to consciously choose to deepen and grow and heal this connection in some way, this relationship in some way. So even if you're happy and everything is amazing between you and this person, there's still like a leveling up that you can move towards here, a deeper level of commitment to each other. And commitment can be a lot of different things. Even if you're married to this person, you can still deepen the commitment to each other in some ways. It could be as as simple as look, I feel like we're not talking as much as what we should be. I feel like once a week we're going to send each other a deep spiritual, deep vulnerable question, and we're going to answer each other's questions so that we can deepen our relationship, our commitment to one another through the emotional intimacy. For others of you, it's making a commitment to communicate more. For others of you, it's marriage, and it's like deepening that commitment in a very physical way, where we're going to get engaged, or we're going to get married, or we're going to move in together for the first time, or whatever that is for your stage of relationship here. But for those of you who are single, you are moving in the right path. You are healing and growing and becoming more wise to what it is that you want and expect out of a partner, and with a commitment, and you're sort of moving directly into commitment here, and very sort of mature, healed, healthy commitments as well, which is always a positive thing. All right. So that's what we have for you today, Leo. You're more than welcome to check out your other placements, especially if you're wanting some more info, more for yourself rather than what you need to do for somebody else. But that's what we have. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all again soon.